let's go, go, go. All we gon' do, let's go, go, go.
I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care, shorty beat in the face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care, shorty beat in the face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump, jump. I want you to jump, 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 jump.
Good afternoon, you guys. It is almost, no, Pebbles. Pebbles trying to run away, girl. No. It is almost 1 p.m. and I got new hair. Do you guys like it? What do you think? This is Unice, Peruvian curly hair. I will have the links and all the specifications down below, but I think it's like a 20-inch middle part closure and then 22 and I think it's 22-inch hair, just 22. Maybe the longest is 24. Like I said, the details will be down below. But I'm going to meet up with Kristen. Kristen is my friend who came with me to meet Bow Wow. She's a Bow Wow fan as well. That's how we connected. And we're gonna go, hopefully we go get some sushi. She doesn't like seafood, but she mentioned that we can go to Raw Sushi, R-A Sushi, and they have some food there that she likes and really good drinks. So then we're going to a day party, but it is burning up. So I have on this crop top and then these camel biker shorts that I got from, this whole outfit's from Pretty Little Thing. These heels are from Ego Official. So I just got my curly hair popping. I did, you know, wet it or whatever with a Denman brush, put some leave-in conditioner on it, some Eco Styler gel, like, yo. My hair is popping. Popping. So let me let Pebbles out one last time before I go. Girl, look at this. I know y'all hate my neutral looks, but with this curly hair, like this gold bronze, just healthy from within glow. Oh, honey. Honey. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I really am feeling myself. I feel so pretty today. Like, I haven't worn makeup since last Saturday when I was in New Orleans, so it's been a week because today is literally Saturday. So I was just letting my skin breathe, giving my skin a break. I had an allergic reaction, you guys, to I think the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. It made my eyes puff up, like my eyes were almost literally like swollen shut. So I was one Benadryl away from going to the actual like emergency room or scheduling an appointment with the doctor because I could not figure out what was going on with my eyes. So I took my makeup off in New Orleans Saturday night, and then I woke up with puffy eyes. So I put makeup on Sunday because we were like still gonna go and like eat or whatever, and that's when we were going back home. So I put just a tiny bit of makeup on, little bit of foundation, concealer, and then set it with and then put mascara on, and then a little bit of like chapstick. Like I didn't do much of anything. I did my brows, of course, and then I came home and took my makeup off with the Neutrogena wipes again, and my eyes were swollen again. So I was like, okay, I think it's these Neutrogena wipes. I also think that it was the Nola Skin Essentials products that I ordered from the company that I mentioned in a couple of vlogs back. It has a lot of tea tree oil in their products, and I think my skin being so sensitive, it can't handle all of that tea tree oil. It's in the moisturizer, it's in the elixir, it's in the toner, like tea tree oils and everything that they pretty much have that I ordered. So I stopped using their products and my skin is fine. So there's that. Damn it. Pebbles has escaped, so I gotta go outside and go get her. I will just check in with you guys when I'm on my way to wherever we decide to go, because once I bring Pebbles in, it's actually gonna be time for me to leave. Hey y'all, so really, for real, come on now. Goodness gracious. I'm like but Kristen doesn't eat seafood. She doesn't like it. So I'm just like, I want sushi. I want sushi. I have my heart set on like sushi and martinis. It's light. It's, you know, really, really good. And it's something that won't make me bloat or whatever. Plus today is like my more pescatarian day. So I'm not eating chicken, pork, turkey, or beef today. Or I kind of want to do it like throughout the whole weekend, like Saturday and Sunday. No chicken, no pork, no beef, no turkey, just to help me transition into veganism a little bit easier. So she has her heart set on Breadwinners, and Breadwinners is exactly what it sounds like. It's kind of like a pastry place, but they have like brunch or whatever. So she's like more towards like chicken and waffles, mimosas, and I'm towards like light sushi and martinis. So she wouldn't compromise with me because the sushi place that she found doesn't have like chicken or any other meals or whatever. So I'm literally like driving to Breadwinners right now, and I'm hangry, so that's why I'm like so pissed. I'm not mad at her or mad at anybody. I feel great. I feel perfectly fine, besides the fact that I'm hungry to the point that I'm upset. So I need to get some food in me, and I have 23 more minutes until I get there. I'm really just trying to like keep it cute, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys can relate to being hangry, like nothing is going to solve the fact that I'm really pissed off and upset and irritated besides food. But I'm not eating anything but like, you know, fish or like seafood today. So hopefully I can find something that's not too heavy at Breadwinners, because Breadwinners just has like really shut up. Breadwinners has really heavy food. Like everything there is so heavy. Like I want to go home and take a nap heavy. But we have plans to like take pictures and then go out to like a day party afterwards. So I really don't want to eat something that's so heavy. I feel like Sunday brunch is more appropriate for what she's trying to eat today. Cause like I was like, well, why don't we do brunch? Cause I kept on proposing like seafood places, and she was like, I don't eat seafood. I thought you remembered that. I was like, oh. Kind of put a damper on my plan. So I'm gonna go to Breadwinners. I'm gonna get something, but before this day is over, I'm getting sushi, because that's what my heart is set on. Like I want some sushi.
Ladies' Choice, August 5th at the Music Hall. Pride McKnight.
Hey!
Talking to me like your new babe. Talking like you trying to do things. Now that body gotta run it like she Usain, baby. You made me drown in it, ooh, touche, baby. I'm carrying that water, Bobby Boucher, baby.
So guys, I'm almost there, but I was literally just like thinking about this on the way because I just got caught in some traffic. Busy men, okay? Busy men. I don't understand why busy men date. Listen though, okay, so like there are busy men that work 7 days out of the week, whether they work for themselves or they work like a corporate job, or they do both. Usually the guys who are always working are the ones that do both, like they work for themselves and then they also work like a corporate job. I don't care about the slowdown or the delay. I exit 4:30A, so you need to figure it out. Okay, so you know, let's say you have a guy and he's like working 7 days out of the week. He wakes up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. and he doesn't like stop working until like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. So my thing is, I don't understand why guys like that are so adamant about dating. And I've dated, you know, busy guys before, and it's like, you don't have time for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very obvious. And when you date busy guys, they give you literally the butt of their day. They give you the absolute positive, like, end of their day when they're running on fumes. They've given everything to everyone, whether it's like their job, their family, their friends, their children, or their child. I usually like to stay away from men with children or a child. I'm just not in the business of being anybody's stepmother. Not at 24, not right now. I'm at an age where I can still say I would prefer to be with a man who doesn't have a child or children. But like I said, they give everything to everyone and they don't have the time. They literally just don't have it. So, like, I don't understand why they will like have you, like, if you're asking a woman to cook for you because you don't have time to cook ever, or you don't have time to meal prep, then you don't have time to date. You know what I'm saying? If you're asking a woman to clean up your place for you, even if you're not like saying like, hey maid, I see you wearing your maid outfit like you always do, like, even if you're not like asking her to be like a cleaning service for you, as women I feel like we naturally have that I want to clean up after him kind of like feeling to us. I know I do, at least. Especially living with my dad, it's been ingrained in me to clean up after people. So, I mean, you guys saw it when I was, if you followed me, when I was living, sorry, I was turning. If you followed me when I was living with my roommates in college, they were filthy. And what did I do? I cleaned up after them. So, it's literally, like I said, ingrained in me to like clean up after people. So I'm sitting here just like, okay, like if you're asking a woman, oh, they just closed the road? That's rude. So like if you're asking a woman to cook for you or to clean up your place for you, or you're asking a woman to come over at night or like in the evening, and you barely have time, you know, to really spend time with her any other time than just like in the evening, it's like, what's the purpose or what's the point of asking her to spend time with you at all? Like, why don't you just not date them? Like, don't just don't date. Build your empire, do whatever you want to do, but until you have time to really like get to know somebody, not just text them during your down periods throughout your work day, because like women, we're busy too, like we have things to do as well. So if you are like finally hanging out with me and you're yawning and you're, you know, let's say we go to the movies and you can't keep your eyes open, or we can only go eat at like Buffalo Wild Wings or Pluckers or Taco Cabana or anything that's like open late, or like Fuel City or something. We can only go eat at like BJ's or something that's open past midnight or like closes at midnight, because you literally don't have enough time to devote to me. And I'm not asking for a lot of time, considering the fact that I work for myself now and I make a lot of time for things. I have no problem making time for people, but I understand that other people are really busy. So with that being the case, I mean, when it comes to like spending, dang it, I was supposed to turn there. When it comes to like spending time with somebody, I would really like 1 hour of undivided, I was gonna say undevoted, 1 hour of undivided attention in person, like face to face. If that's like once or twice or 3 times a week, oh my gosh, this is Deborah Cox. Over and over, no, my heart says no. Okay, y'all, that's my jam. So yeah, like 1 hour of undevoted attention, like 1 to 3 days out of the week is at the very least, you know what I'm saying? That's like the bare bone minimum. That's like a Spirit flight, you know what I'm saying? Just like bare fare. But a lot of guys are just so busy, they just can't devote that, and they kind of want you to just like sit around all day and text them, and it's like they want you to text them on their downtime, and it's like, I would like to spend time with you and hang out with you. And my thing is, busy guys, when they finally get a day off, a day to themselves, and maybe this is like me being selfish, but they don't even like think to consider you. Sometimes they will, but most times they won't. Like, they'll get a day off and they'll spend it with their family, their friends, their child, their children, their they'll spend it doing work. Even though they're off work and they don't need to worry about work, they'll spend it doing work anyway. They'll go to the barbershop. You know, guys who go to the barbershop take like 5-6 hours, so that's like a quarter of the day gone already just sitting in the barbershop. And you know, us women, like, I would, well, more so when I was in college, not that that was very long ago, but more so when I was in college, like, you know, like when you're in a college town and guys have errands to run, it's always really fun to like hop in the car with them and like run errands with them. It's basically fun to just like do life with them. That's all that we're asking. That's what I, you know, at least like think. So it's like, why is it so difficult to just do life with me? I want to go out to eat with you, like in the daytime, like when the sun's out. I want to like hang out with you. I want to spend time with you. I want to talk to you. There's no way that we're gonna get to know each other if we're literally just texting WYD and WYA. Well, if you're just texting, because I don't send those kinds of text messages, but like if you're just texting what you doing and where you at all throughout the day, like, I'm gonna block you. Even entrepreneur bae would be a busy bae, but like a busy bae is one thing, but somebody who literally doesn't make the time, or who tries to manipulate you into feeling special because they've given you like the fumes that they're running on, and they're like at the dinner table yawning, or in the movie theater sleeping, or they're, you know, on the phone with you and they're just rambling, not really saying anything because they don't have any energy left to devote to actually having a productive conversation with you that results in them getting to know something new about you. Like, I want to be excited to talk to you and excited to hang out with you, and I'm gonna give you, you know, what I got or whatever, but I just don't appreciate like being invited to your place in the evening. Like, I'm not going. Are you crazy? Like, I just don't like all of that, you know. If you guys have answers, feel free to let me know. Like, I want to talk about this, because busy guys are like the ones that are most adamant. Okay, I'm supposed to turn here. Ugh, this GPS is stupid. Come on. Oh, it's up here on the left. Yeah, busy guys are like super adamant about dating, and I'm just like, why? Like, you're hella busy. Like, I ask a series of questions when I'm getting to know somebody, because, you know, guys usually will ask you like 2 questions. What's your name? Where are you from? Put your number in my phone. And it's like, no, I would much rather get to know you just a little bit more than that, to know what I'm getting myself into. So sorry, y'all, just in case you're like too busy to actually date me, I don't waste my time. Kristen texted me and said she's stuck in traffic because there was an accident. Unfortunately for me, I have a little bit of cash left, so hopefully valet isn't like full or anything like that. This car is backing out. I like need to valet because I'm terrible when it comes to backing out of tight spaces. Not happy. Oh, they're backing into that spot. Okay, let me turn y'all around so y'all can see. Plus y'all are like overheating. So this is like the space that they're backing into. Tight, huh? Okay guys, I'm here. Hopefully they have some seating inside because it is hot. Last time I was here, I remember they didn't have a sign. Like, it just says dog patio. Okay guys, I'm here. It's a 20-minute wait. And Kristen is like 2 blocks over. Parking is crazy. Fortunately, I got valet, and then I had some cash on me, so they take tips, not like an actual like price or whatever. So I just gave them my $5. It looks like if we were to sit outside, there wouldn't be a wait, but like if you want to sit inside, it's like a 20-minute wait. I'm not that hungry where I want to like go sit outside, so I'm okay. I might a pastry or something. Like, I'm so hungry, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm literally starving. I know I'm not crazy, y'all. They're playing mindless behavior. I don't know, I love them, right? Excuse me. Thank you. Yes. Say hey, girl. So I got the crab cake Benedict, like I always do. And then Kristen got the farmhouse scramble. And which is about to put in some tortillas. And then what is that? Blackberry lemonade?
Blackberry frozen lemonade, yes.
Let's see, let's see, let's see.
You have me Dr. Tortillas, I'll be right back. Thank you.
Hey, so y'all, they brought us like bread. They brought us at least 5 pieces of bread. I ate them all. That was starving. I feel so much better now, and I ordered a mango fizz, prosecco, and mango. Prosecco is a wine, y'all, but it tastes like champagne. So, Kristen said these potatoes are good. Oh my god, they are really good. They are really seasoned so well.
I heard I goofed a little, I apologize.
Okay guys, look at my mango fizz. I don't know how to open this. Does it pop open? Oh. So, here's my Prosecco. I'm just gonna pour that in. Ooh, fancy, fancy. Just gonna go ahead and pour it all in. There we go. So we finished eating at Breadwinner's. It was so good. Kristen and I had such great conversation. Did y'all see those birds? Getting my car now from valet. Thank you.
Did you throw around, okay, honey? Throw around.
Go around. Okay, thank you. Woo! Woo! It is, y'all, look at this. It is 107 degrees in here. Talk about hot and hot. Let me turn y'all around so y'all can see how tight this exit is. Y'all see this? Woo! It is hot and hot. So yeah, we were like having brunch at Breadwinner's, right? Tell me why I get approached. And Kristen is like sitting there laughing at me because of like my what, I can't even think of like the name, like what you would call that, how I weed out the guys that I like give my number to or whatever. And I didn't give him my number, I took his number, but like the vetting process, I guess you would say. She was like laughing at me. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing funny. You gotta ask all these questions. I always ask like, do you have any children? Do you have a child? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a child? Do you have children? Where are you from? How old are you? What do you do for a living? Where'd you go to high school? Did you go to college? Where'd you go to college? What'd you major in? When did you graduate? Like, you have to ask people these questions, especially guys, because guys are like, I believe I've said this before, like when I was talking to y'all before I went into the restaurant, but guys will literally ask you 2 questions and then be like, okay, can I get to know you? Like, what's your name? Where are you from? Can I get to know you? I mean, like, what's your name? Where are you from? Put your number in my phone. Can I get to know you? Like, I don't know who you are. I literally just know your name. They're like, well, that's the purpose of putting my number in your phone, or like putting your number in my phone. We're gonna get to know each other. Like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna ask you all of these questions right now, so we don't have to play the what's your favorite color, what's your favorite number, when's your birthday, what do your parents do for a living. Like, I'm gonna ask you all that straight up, just like right here, right now. I'm gonna ask you all those questions simply because I can tell, you know what I'm saying, like by your are you getting over? Simply because I can tell by your response to those questions if I even want to exchange contact information with you. You need to have a vetting process, so you're not just giving your number out all willy-nilly like these guys. 245 South. There we go. These guys need to see that you're not somebody who is like desperate to give their number out. Because he was like, I'm just talking to somebody. I was like, well, how is just talking going? He's like, you know, we're just like talking, seeing where it goes. I was like, well, what are your intentions? And he was like, well, you know, I want to like build with somebody. I was like, okay, so why are you wasting your time just talking to somebody then? Because you know like who you can build with, and then you know who you can just talk to. I feel like if you're just talking to somebody, you're kind of just like wasting your own time. You're like taking up that time, occupying it, kind of like waiting for the person that you can build with, when you could just wait for the person to build with and build instead of just talking. So we kind of had a discussion about that, and he was like kind of trying to defend the whole just talking thing, and I'm like, you're literally just talking to somebody. Like, that's what you're doing. They saw me. No, they saw me. And then when I looked over, they gonna act like they didn't see me. Like, oh, nope, can't get in front of me. Kept on speeding up, so I couldn't get over. No. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so he was just like defending the fact that he's just talking to somebody. And I'm like, that's a waste of your time, but okay, go off. And so I took his number down, and I was like, if I feel like you're done just talking to whoever you're just talking to, then I might send you a text message or call you. He was like, okay. I'm not calling him. You're just talking to somebody, which means you're willing to waste your own time, which means you're more than willing to waste mine. No. Hey guys, we're at the day party. Go get the money, go get the money. Kristen is having the time of her life laughing at me. Hey, 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 hey. Get on up, get on up, get on up, right there. That's the wrong bag. Okay guys, we're leaving the day party. Kristen's feet hurt. Mine hurt, but I got my tennis shoes in the car because I'm smart. Kristen left me. She went to go get some ice cream, and I don't eat ice cream. So we were looking for an ice cream place in Deep Ellum, and we actually couldn't find one. Here we go. So now I am going to Sushi. I am getting sushi. I am getting sushi at Sushi. I'm so excited. I've never been to Sushi before, but they close at 11 and it is 9:44. So I have plenty of time to really sit down and eat and enjoy myself and my sushi. Here's like the drink menu, the starter menu, and the main plates, and then like the sashimi. There we go. I'm looking at their signature rolls. I think I'm gonna get the strawberry roll. It sounds like it's the same exact roll as Piranha's Marry Me roll. Okay guys, so here is my salad, and then here is my miso soup. I love miso soup because it has tofu in it. See? So it fits perfectly with my whole veganism. And then this is just the lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, with the ginger dressing. Okay guys, so here's a sushi roll that I got. I got the strawberry roll. It has like this big glob of avocado on it. Can y'all see all that avocado right there? So I'm gonna ask for a side of ginger, and I have my soy sauce right there. But it's really good. Okay, you guys, I'm full and I'm happy. I'm leaving Zushi. I'm gonna get in the car and turn my heat on and drive home. Hopefully the drive home is like 20 or so minutes, because I'm ready to take my makeup off and snuggle in the bed. I'll probably snuggle with Pebbles for a little bit. She can't sleep in mommy's bed because I'm afraid that she'll use the restroom in my bed. She doesn't like to sleep throughout the night, and I've let her sleep in my bed before, and I've woken up and she's like on the floor or she's somewhere else in the house. So I don't like to like have her in my bed and like close the door or anything like that, because it could get pretty crucial with Pebbles. So it was a really good eventful day. I'm exhausted. So